योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
Friends, I want to discuss about MOOCs. I guess now my face is familiar. You know me. I am Professor Dr. Jagdish Joshi. I am coordinator of these courses, and I am Professor and Director of UGC Human Resource Development Center of Gujarat University, Ahmedabad. There are many things which we can talk about you, about me, but yes, at present the time is to talk about short-term course on e-content development. You have, till now, you had an idea about what e-content is. Till now, we have discussed what is e-content and how to create e-content. We have discussed how easily you can create e-content by the handy tools which you already possess. A simple tool which I have started with is the mobile one. You can start using mobile, you can just use mobile for some purposes, and you can develop lot of e-content. All types of e-content you can create. Do you remember how many types of e-content are there? Yes, just tell me. 4. So there are 4 types of e-content. Just let me remind you. What is the first one? Graphics, then e-text, then audio, and then video. We can mix this all also, and we can create a lot of other types of e-content also. But these are the basic things which I would like to talk about. There are animations, there are many other things, but they can fall here and there under these categories. Now, friends, let us talk or try to understand what MOOCs is. As the name suggests, MOOCs is massive open online courses. Now, this massive, you understand, that means in a big number. Open, you understand, open has different concepts in this world. Open means what is available freely to friends. What is available free of cost, like we have open source softwares. That is how we have open courses. Those institutes or those instructors or those teachers or anybody whosoever is expert, those who feel that they have something which they would like to give back to society, they start some kind of MOOCs like this. Universities also do this. There is one rider to this. Learning is open. Learning is free. But as far as certification is concerned, many of these MOOCs, many of the people who start these MOOCs, they charge for the certificates. So they are free to learn, but for certification, yes, they will charge. So this is how MOOCs work. As I told you, massive, open, online. Now it must be online. Online means it should be available on some web platform. It should be available on the medium like Google Classroom, as I am giving it through. There are various platforms like this. There is Google Classroom, there is Microsoft Meet, that's a meeting for that. There is a Google Meet, and what not. There are various kind of softwares. There is a Moodle and various platforms through which we can access this kind of MOOCs. If you just Google MOOCs, you will get a lot of information about it. Now the last one is courses. So it's a systematically organized course. Otherwise, we have a lot of knowledge and a lot of to-do things are available on YouTube also. But how YouTube is different than MOOCs? MOOCs has some pattern. It works in a systematic way, and YouTube is a stand-alone product. It has videos, only videos, and videos from different people. Now, the question comes, why MOOCs? Why should we go to MOOCs and why should our students go to MOOCs? Let me first talk about our students. When you go back to the class, when you go back to your students, when you communicate with your students or even your family members, I suggest you, friends, motivate them to take some MOOC courses. The trend in whole world, particularly in developed countries, is like that students, while studying traditional class, while studying something in the classroom where they have opted for several subjects, to improve their skills, to improve their knowledge, to improve their CV, to get a lot of other certificates, a bunch of certificates along with a lot of skills and knowledge, they go for a lot of MOOCs. They register for MOOCs and they go for MOOCs. They try to develop MOOCs in different ways so that they will have a lot of variety of subjects offered and skills gathered when they pass out. Now, what they do exactly? Suppose I am studying computers. Along with computers, I will go for 2-3 MOOCs programs of different universities on artificial intelligence. So I can develop, this is just example, I can develop my artificial intelligence skills along with my study. And from home, I tell you friends, the MOOCs are offered by the world-based organizations, world-based universities. Harvard offers MOOCs, Oxford offers MOOCs, Boston offers MOOCs. You name the university, the best universities, and they offer MOOCs. If you look at the top 10 or top 100 list of QS world ranking of universities, almost those universities offer MOOCs. You can take, imagine that you can complete one course from Harvard University along with studying in Gujarat University. You can complete one course from Oxford University along with studying in Punjab University. So like that, this is the benefit why MOOCs are encouraged. MOOCs are floated by the people who are expert in that, who think that the data, the content, the delivery, everything is excellent and people across the country will appreciate them and they will try to learn from their books. So MOOCs are not just floated by any Tom, Dick and Harry. Those who really can do better. Imagine that on one topic there may be 10, 15 MOOCs and even similar number of MOOCs, not by just one university, by number of universities of the world. So you have a choice. You have a very big widened choice. Out of that very big choice, you choose to go for whatever MOOC you go. So imagine in your college, there are 10 classes. All 10 classes are teaching same chapter and all are taught by different teachers. It's a student's choice which class they want to go. Like that, in MOOCs, it is the similar situation. On same topic, there are plenty of MOOCs are going on. It's a student's choice where they want to go. So only the best will survive. So students generally go for the best one, and that is why they are motivated to go for MOOCs. I would like to name some of very famous MOOCs. If I name some of them, I would like to start with the best medium available in India or the widely accepted medium where lakhs of students have completed their courses, and that is by Government of India, Ministry of Human Resource Development. And this platform is, yes friends, you are right when you guess, it is Swayam platform. I myself have been coordinator of Swayam program since last 3 years. I have floated my first program on English language teaching in 2018-19. There were 3,000 professors who participated in that. Maybe many of you would have participated in that. In the year 1920, again I have went for another MOOC, and that MOOC was Annual Refresher Program on English Language Teaching. There also 9,000 participants have participated in that. That was a tremendous success. So Swayam has lot of number of courses and for different variety of students. They have courses for undergraduates, they have courses for postgraduates, they have courses for professors like us, they have courses for professionals and whatnot. Now, apart from Swayam, we have other world leaders in this MOOCs, and they are Coursera and edX. They also come out with lot of innovative courses and people prefer them. Now, as a teacher, what we can do? There are two roles which we can play. One is we can attend these MOOCs and we can learn out of these MOOCs. We can learn from these MOOCs. We can develop our skill and knowledge in whatever area we would like to develop. So one option is let us be student again. Let us learn from them. And another idea is we can be a contributor. I repeatedly say one thing, that you are best in content. You are best in presentation. You know students because you pass your days, you live with students. You know each characteristic of them. You know what they like, what they don't like. You know what they will prefer, what they will not prefer. As you work with them face to face, you understand their psychology also, and you understand their needs also. So who is a better person than you to develop such MOOCs? I tell you friends, you should develop a MOOC, and all of you should try to develop MOOC. Be a creator. Try to develop books on various topics, and they will be useful to our fraternity. I'll tell you exactly how you can go for it. So we can go for both the roles. Either we can enroll in MOOCs or we can develop MOOCs by ourselves. Now, when we develop MOOC, what we should consider? One thing we should consider is we should think of our topic. Let me help you how we'll go for MOOC and how we will try to develop a MOOC. Just try to think of your subject. Whatever subject you are teaching. Say for example, I am teaching development of language skills. Now this is the topic which I would like to teach. So you should think that this as a broad topic. Now what you have to do, you have to look at the detailed points of that. Say for example, in detailed points, I have points like listening, speaking, reading and writing. Now what I should do, I should look at what will come in listening, in all subtopics what I'm going to teach. Prepare your own material. Compile material from OER. What is OER, friends? OER stands for Open Educational Resources, which are copyright free, which are freely available, which are freely accessible. So try to gather some resources related to your topic. First, you will prepare your note. Second step, you will gather some OER. Third is make a list of references. Whatever references you think are important for you, make a list of it. Fourth step is try developing your video. Record yourself. You can prepare audio, you can prepare video, and this is how you are ready to float your first course. Now, friends, I would like to tell you, I would like to discuss about the very important approach of MOOCs, and that is very famous approach, and the approach is known as 4-quadrant approach. What is this 4-quadrant? Let me explain this 4-quadrant to you. 4 quadrants means you can imagine that there are 4 sections. Quadrant 1 stands for e-tutorial. That means there is an e-tutorial which will talk about the topic. Let us take the same example. English language teaching, and you are going to talk about language skills. You should prepare some video and audio that is called e-tutorial. It shall contain video and audio. This can be called video and audio content. It should be in organized form. You should talk about the basics, and then as we deliver lecture in the class, we are the most organized people, because when we go to the class, we present everything to the young minds who are so sharp, and we present that in the best way possible. So organize your ideas, start recording. Once your recording starts, you should add some animations in the recording. You can add some simulations in the recording. You can add some video demonstrations along with this. Even if you are a teacher of technical things or science or such things where labs are used, there are virtual labs available by Government of India. You can integrate virtual labs with it. So you can do that. Along with this, if you can do, transcribe your video. Use a transcript of the video, and that will make your video one of the best video. So this is called quadrant 1. This is how you will develop quadrant 1. That means you will develop e-tutorial. That is the first thing you have to do for any course which you would like to develop. Now the second thing is quadrant 2. This quadrant 2 means e-content. E-content we all are good in. We know how to do it. Now this e-content is what? E-content contains self-instructional material. The material should be written in such a way that the material itself is very clear and simple. The students will easily understand just by reading the material that what it is talking about. This material can be ebooks, it can be illustrations like some graphics, some pictures, whatever. It can have examples, it can be case study, it can be your PPT. Yeah, you can develop your PPT, and that PPT is absolutely counted as e-content. It can have web resources of other people. Try to make it clear that they are from open sources. So web resources such as, you can say, further resources, further references, related links. This open source content kind of things you should try to collect, and that any content which is available on internet freely, you can collect that content also. It can be some other videos. See, in quadrant 1, we have prepared our own video. Now, if I think that there are some related videos available on YouTube which are also very good, you can collect their links also. So they are also part of it. Then you can have case studies of other people. You can have books, research papers, journals, and whatever anecdotal information you would like to use, like articles and anything. So this all together will develop your second part, and that I told you is e-text. After you are ready with e-text, you have to go for the third part. Third part is called assessment in four quadrant approach. This four quadrant approach is followed by almost all the MOOCs, and that is very popular to develop any MOOC. This third part called assessment. It should contain problems and solutions. You should provide some problem and you should ask them to solve a problem. This problem should be not Googleable. Don't give a problem which is very simple and they can Google it and answer it. Give such complex things where they have to think. Their ability of thinking should get developed. So problem and solutions. There can be some multiple choice of questions. There can be fill in the blanks. It can be matching. It can be short questions. It can be short answer questions. They can be long answer questions, essay type questions, quizzes, assignments, solution related things, discussion forum kind of topics, FAQs, clarifications about many things, general misconceptions, do's, don'ts. Now, all this kind of thing, whatever you would like to keep, you can keep in this forum. This forum will assess them and evaluate them. Next quadrant is the fourth quadrant, and that is called discussion forum. This is very important for any MOOC. After all, whatever you read is to be discussed with peers, the team, your network, and with the experts. So in discussion forum, you can raise your doubts, you can comment on something, you can clarify on something, you can cite real life examples, you can help others, the team, the coordinator, this all people can work together in the discussion forum to learn from each other. So this is how any course is meant, any course is developed. So when you want to develop any course on MOOCs, you have to prepare this material, data, raw material in these four quadrants. And then you are all ready to develop your course. Now, where to submit, where to go for the course? I tell you friends, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India has established national resource centers all over the country. These national resource centers, my HRDC, I would like to say proudly that it is also one of the national resource center of MHRD. They develop so many courses. You can contact some national resource center, they will buy your material. I mean to say buy means they will accept it, and they may invite you as a resource person and they may ask you to develop one course for them. This is one option. In the activities below, I'll show you two introductory videos which will help you. The first video you should prepare is an introductory video. You should give idea about what your course contains, what exactly you are going to deliver through the course. That is to be shared there, and people should be made aware about it. As I have given introductory video about this course, like that you should develop the video. So that is the first step. Now second is, you should try to create your course. Now for creating, what is better idea? Let me share one latest letter of UGC with all of you. I would like to take you to this UGC letter, and I would like to show you exactly what UGC talks about e-content in this letter. Just have a look at this letter that says, let me start the letter from the beginning. The letter says that they talk about Swayam and they talk about e-content. This letter is from UGC, UGC's secretary, Professor Jagdish Jain. The letter is written just before few days. That means the letter was written on 19th of May. What he writes on 19th of May in this letter, let's have a look at it. In this letter, he says that this is in continuation of Honorable Chairman UGC's letter, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to read everything. They say that regarding acceptance of MOOC courses offered on Swayam platform for credit mobility and for creation. There are various letters related to this, but they said under this COVID, they would like to spread the message and using a lot of ICT tools. For this ICT tools and use of it and the links, you can read the letter, you can read the letters minutely. I'm not going to read it for you. I'm going to keep this later in our discussion forum at lower part also, you can read it. What it says that in this COVID, about 82 UG and 42 PG courses are available online on Swayam platform. And they are approved by the board for July semester 2020. So you can promote your students to take these courses as online education courses. But now the next paragraph is very important for all of you friends. What next paragraph talks about? The next paragraph says, the SWAYAM courses may be approved and adopted through SWAYAM platform by the Vice Chancellor on the recommendation of Dean. So you can recommend your Vice Chancellor and they can accept these courses. And now the most important part for you, which I would like to read, is the faculty from universities and colleges may also be encouraged to submit their expression of interest for developing non-technology UG and PG courses to the Consortium for Educational Communication, that is CEC, an inter-university center of UGC, which is now national coordinator for the non-technology UG and PG MOOCs. The courses offered on SWAYAM platform. The link for submission of proposal is given here. So friends, what you can do is, you can just go to this link and then you can apply for the courses, and that will be very useful to you, friends. I suggest that this is one of very good idea that you can apply for this. I just would like to show you that when you click on the link, what kind of page will open. This is a page of CEC, Consortium for Educational Communication. Now this platform talks about compiled book guidelines for CEC UG PG proposals, format of EOI, and detailed book proposal in document format. You can use this, you can download this, and after downloading this, you can fill in, and then you can apply for these courses. And if your courses have quality, if you think that your courses are of quality, which can be accepted by national coordinator like CEC, they'll be accepted, and you will get the confirmation, you will get the approval for your courses, and you will be able to develop your courses, you will be able to create your courses. So this is the way where you can apply for it, and this is the way you can go for it. So friends, it is very easy to develop such courses. I think that after completing this program from here, this online short-term course on e-content development, our discussions on e-content development, you are full ready to float your own course. And friends, I tell you, SWAYAM, it gives you money to develop it, it gives you funding to develop it, you get money, you get credit, and you get chance to innovate yourself. You can explore your skills, you can look at what exactly your students require and develop online course for them using this e-content program. So friends, I guess this much information about MOOCs is enough for you. I'm going to share this CEC link with you. I'm going to share this UGC letter with you, and I'm going to share whole UGC SWAYAM template with you, which provides lot of information about MOOCs. Exactly, it talks about what kind of course you should go for. It provides information about the financial assistance. It provides information about various aspects related to SWAYAM and various aspects related to MOOCs courses. So friends, let us try to learn together. Let us try to grow together, and let us try to make this world a better place for living. Let us try to make our humanity, spirit of humanity alive. Let us try to make our students more empowered, and let us try to imbibe and impart skills which are required today into all the students. With this e-content development, I'm sure, friends, if you follow all our exercise, if you follow all our activities, then you will certainly be able to launch your own course. You will certainly be able to develop your own course. I'll meet you next with another topic. Till now, I suggest all of you that after watching this video, go to the activities, go to the assignments, go to the quizzes, complete all. And if you complete everything, I know that, I'm sure that you will complete it and you will earn your certificate. As I told you, as I promised you that I'll be with you for whole week, and you promised me that you are going to be with me for whole week. I kept my promise. It's your time. You also have to keep your promise. Be with me, complete all exercises, and I want to give certificate to 100% participants, to all of you. Help me giving you certificate. Happy learning. Best wishes to all of you for your exercises, activities, and for your life. Thank you very much, friends. We'll meet soon.